What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, listen, I did a story yesterday about a beloved tattoo artist out of Las Vegas, Nevada, by the name of Raynice Wolf. May she rest in peace. 33 years old, tragically lost her life dealing with her thug-ass boyfriend. This guy right here. Markeem Benson, 29 years old, right? And this guy, for some odd reason, shot this woman in the back of the head 4 times, thus taking her life. Yesterday in the video, I showed the family talking about it. The mother was obviously distraught, and I made a few points about, you know, how it's odd to me that people deal with guys with a thug type nature and it wind up costing them big. And when I say big, I'm talking about in terms of them losing their lives. And it's like nobody ever gets the message. Like, I mean, this is something that's been happening and will continue to happen, because you see girls that sometimes seemingly was raised right and are good people, and they just entangle themselves or be intrigued by guys such as this. Now, women are fixers, let's be honest, and they're also multipliers, you know, and a lot of times women feel as though they meet people, they feel as though they can fix them. And that's the only explanation I have for somebody entangling themselves with somebody as violent as this guy right here, Mr. Benson. But anyway, the reason why I'm talking to you guys tonight is it was an update. He went to court today, and with him going to court, a fight broke out between the families, and I want you guys to check it out. He made his first court appearance where he was actually in court and the victim's family could see him. And I'll let you guys take a look at this.
Live, local, now.
Emotions high this morning after the court appearance for a man accused of murdering his girlfriend. Thank you for joining us at 4. I'm Kirsten Joyce.
And I'm David Charnes. 8 News Now reporter Joshua Pregero was there. And Joshua, this involves some sort of altercation in the hallway.
Yes, 33-year-old Raynice Wolf was a beloved tattoo artist in the Valley. Her family and friends have packed the courthouse, so it's no surprise at this morning's hearing for the man charged with killing her, there was tension. This is 29-year-old Markeem Benson appearing before a judge in North Las Vegas Justice Court for his arraignment. On Tuesday, he appeared virtually, but the judge required Benson be in person for Thursday. For Wolf's family, they'd be standing a few feet away from the man who they invited into their homes.
I want people to know what a blessing she was, and I had her for 33 years.
Tracy Coleman is Raynice Wolf's mother. Everyone called her daughter Nene. She spoke to us on Tuesday after prosecutors revealed Benson shot Nene 4 times in the back of the head while she lied on the floor. Benson claims he was acting in self-defense. Coleman says the couple had only been dating for 5 months.
He shot her while she was laying on the ground in a fetal position behind the ear. What does that tell you? Following Benson's hearing, our cameras captured Wolf's father, Robert, being led away by a court-martial in handcuffs. We also saw Wolf's family arguing with Benson's family outside the courthouse. The family tells me Benson's brother was antagonizing them. Benson and Wolf were at a family party the night before the shooting. North Las Vegas police responded the next day on Sunday to an apartment on East Rome near Centennial and 5th Street for reports of a woman who died. Nonetheless, Nene's absence has been heart-wrenching as she was celebrated for her tattoo work.
She was compassionate, she was understanding, she was always a Mrs. Fix-It. She always wanted to help somebody, and I think that she tried to help people with doing tattoos. We feel her energy in here, but we know that her presence is no longer here because someone took her from us.
We don't know at this time if Nene's father will face any charges. He is a retired Metro police officer. Benson, on the other hand, remains in jail after a judge denied granting him bail. David?
Joshua, thank you. Benson also facing a new charge related to this shooting. He was hit with owning or possessing a firearm by a prohibited person. That is the charge. He was also on probation at the time of his arrest for an attempted robbery.
Hey guys, you just seen that news, and there'll probably be video coming out tomorrow about this, what happened outside the courtroom. All I have is still photos, and they're pictured up here on this side. The woman you see at the bottom is the mother, and the guy at the top is the father, black dude, retired police officer. And that's what's head scratching about this whole thing. As heinous as this crime is, your father was a cop and you still wind up hooking up with a bad boy. And I'm gonna be honest, looking at that shit on his face, I already knew. Remember I told you yesterday, I told you guys, some of you fellas, sometimes you'll see a girl and be like, yo, she's bad for me. Same applies for women. Don't nothing look wholesome and loving about that shit. And that's just my opinion. You know, he shot her in the back of the head 4 times. And then a thing I didn't touch on yesterday with this case that made me sick was what he told the police. And you notice every time these guys be abusive and do some of the most sickest shit to women, they always come with the same lame ass excuse. Oh, there was a struggle and the gun went off. She was in the fetal position already. I don't know if you beat her down already or she was asleep, but either way, you dumped 4 in the back of her damn head, and all of a sudden now, the gun just went off. It went off 4 times. Who you think you are? Who you think you fooling here? That's the thing. These criminals do some of the stupidest stuff, and they talk to regular people that's job is to investigate to see if you lying or telling the truth, and they come with the biggest lie that you they can't even hold the weight of it. Yeah, the gun just went off. They be looking at you like, yo, you stupid or what? They need to take this dude outside, douse his head with gasoline, and give him the Ghost Rider. For real. For real. Under no circumstances, as a man, you dictate if it's going to be a relationship or not. You could have walked away. And if she made you that mad, do like all men do and just walk away temporarily. This guy, if you new to this channel and didn't see the video I did yesterday about this guy right here, Markeem Benson. Now here it is, December. This girl got killed. Last month, I think like in the middle of the month, he just got put on probation for a home invasion and an armed robbery charge. She still was with him. I wonder what her father had to say about that, even if he even knew. And that's the thing. This girl, 33 years old, she's not going to share everything with her parents no more. She a grown up. So, I mean, I don't hold them responsible. Like yesterday when I was talking, I seen the woman was upset and stuff. I kind of seemed like I was insensitive, and I wasn't. And ma'am, if you see this, I was not being insensitive. I just was saying, like, you know, there's many different factors that showed that this wasn't a good match. And if you had caught in him, because they took him out to eat, if you was paying attention, the night before he killed her. The night before he killed her. They was all at a party, the family. He was over there with her family, which accepted him. But the wolf that he is turned and sunk his teeth into her daughter. Next morning she dead. Come on, at her own apartment. People like who they like. And you see sometimes people that don't look like they belong together make it. But looking at these 2 pictures, they don't even look like they belong in the same damn room. And I'm keeping it real. So that's the thing. You can't fix a ninja. And you damn sure can't rehabilitate a thug if prison and getting in trouble with the law didn't do it. Her dad is a cop and he still killed her. Still killed her. Think about that. You know this girl you dating, her father's a retired police officer. Man got some size on him and still didn't give a damn. Then you come with a fictitious lie. Oh, we were struggling and the gun went off. How did it go off behind her ear and 3 times in the back of her head? See the game? Listen, like I told you yesterday, everything men do, from the way we dress, the way we act and all that, is because we getting some rhythm or think we can get some rhythm from a woman. If women come together, no matter what color you are. Now, ladies, I want you to hear. I'm going to drop something on y'all. If y'all come together and say, you know what? We're not going to deal with this type of stuff no more. Too many of us women out here is getting torn out the frame by no good dudes. We should have a universal standard that we go by and don't deviate from that. And dudes are conform to it. If you don't believe me, look at society. If you look at the animal kingdom, it tell you the same thing. If you look at the mating and rituals and habits of animals, a lot of times they do stuff to what? Attract a mate. And it's the male that's doing that, the attracting. Whether it's digging a hole and making it a certain way or doing a dance, if you're a bird or whatever, it's always to attract the feminine species. Human beings are no different. Except for the only thing is, not the way we are now, a lot of women can control the narrative of said attraction in a good way. It's something to think about, because this shouldn't happen to anybody. Some of you guys that watch me come from abusive situations. You shared your story with me and I sympathize with you. But I mean, come on, man. Stories like this are hard to do because she was about something, yet she chose to try to build with a man that was about nothing. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. You killed this woman, then made up a lie about the gun accidentally going off or whatever the fuck you were saying. Then the father of this young lady is going at your brother because he was taunting them, defending you. How do you defend a man that shoots a woman in the back of the head he claims he cares about? Man, you can't even man up and just say, yo, I fucked up, I did it, for the sake of the family. And that's the problem I got with these courtrooms, when you got families caught up in the middle of some asshole's ignorance and doing some dirt, and now they're at each other's throats, and they probably was chilling at the same damn party. I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Just something to think about, y'all.